last episode, we got a few vehicles out of the forest over here by the farm on Smithfield Dam, and I went up the hill to well, and I actually I discovered it, but I forgot to activate it, so I did disconnect. Well, I pulled forward, I disconnected, and then I had to. The only thing I should have gone a little farther over to the right, because the way the truck tilted while I was going by it, it kind of rubbed against the front of the trailer and nearly knocked it over. But we got up there, we activated it, and now we're going to go over and we're going to pull the Pacific out here. Hooked up to the trailer, right? And I believe that's the road I need. Let me double check. Yeah. We got there's a load of service parts on the trailer that's parked up at the house up this road here, so we're gonna bring that trailer up to where the Western Star is, and then get that mission taken care of while we're in here. Alright, let's try and get over to the other shoulder. Okay, there we go. It's more right now it's centered, but that's alright. I like centered more than me on the passenger side. I gotta decide what the best way to get that trailer out, because it's actually pointed the wrong way. And I think I'm gonna turn it around so it's the right way once we get to the that logging station. I think I'm gonna pull it out. You'll see when I get there. Because I believe you can drag the trailers backwards without much issue. I may want to walk around a little bit, but we're not going to be going very fast, so it's not like it's going to speed wobble or anything. I suppose if we were taking it out on the main road, it would probably cause some like issues, but you know, driving too fast backwards. But it should make it over there just fine. I did activate that. I think it might need fuel. I can't remember. See how it's pointed that way? I think I can pull it out the opposite side. I don't know if I can fit through that tree or not. I'm going to disconnect from this for a second and then pull that trailer out, at least to the edge of the road. And of course, take out this guy's fence, but there we go. Probably driving up a hill here, yeah. I'm not sure if the winch is going to want to automatically grab onto the trailer or not, so I'm going to have to probably do it manually. So I was driving through Missouri this morning, in real life, and I noticed that all the fields, well, they look like they had corn in them, that had already been harvested, and they've got the stalks or whatever, you know, stubble, is that what it's called? And I noticed that, well, it's really hilly here. if you've never been to Missouri, it's pretty hilly. And I noticed that all the fields are kind of terraced, which is, I think it's kind of unique to this area. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it's done elsewhere, but it's really pronounced in this area. And I was thinking of how much work it would take to terrace these fields out like that. I just feel like it would take a lot of work to do that. And then I started thinking, I wonder what kind of machinery they were using. And I started seeing like pull behind, you know, the like the road graders things. Well, they have pull behind road graders that I guess attached to tractors, and then also the thing that scrapes the ground. Normally it's a very large like caterpillar that scrapes it into like a it's called a belly dump is what I think it's called. But instead of being a full, you know, the full self-propelled one, it hooks up to a tractor. And it's a pull behind belly dump. It's kind of cool. So I was just, and then some of the fields that weren't terraced, I noticed that they had like large, what looked like large continuous fields, but in the middle of the field it had it has like breaks, like a little tiny, like almost like a creek that runs through the field. And I think it's maybe like pest control, so that possibly they can, you know, if pests get in, I mean, this is just me thinking why they would have this. I guess it could be like a little bit of runoff drainage from the field. Like there could be maybe like a drain pipe in there that's, you know, that has like I don't know, like the holes in it that allow the water to get in, but not the rocks, so that it allows for like runoff. So I'm not really sure what those things were for. The only thing the two things I could think of were pest control, making sure that if pests got in one field, they wouldn't maybe get to the other field if, I don't know, if there was like enough room so they couldn't jump or whatever. But also the drainage is my other thought. I don't know which one it is. Maybe they're just natural. Maybe they're just naturally occurring too. So, and they're just like when the cultivator goes over that part, it just doesn't cultivate that, you know. And they haven't graded it out. And the trailer's doing just fine. And I also want to check out this logging station. I want to see what, I believe you can only get long logs from here, or maybe it's just medium. I can't remember which one it is. That tree changed texture. Did you see that? Uh-oh. Pull it in a little bit. So I was gonna turn immersive mode off because there's a button. It's supposed to be / that allows you to toggle the HUD off. And I was like, okay, well that'd be cool, just be able to toggle it on and off. And I looked at the key bindings, and it says it's a / but when I press it, nothing happens. So let's see if I press it again. Hold, press hold. No, neither one is doing anything. So / or /. So I don't really know. I'm gonna release that right there, and then I'm just gonna drive in here check out the logging station real quick. And then I will, it's going to be a little bit of trailer shuffling, but I can't remember it. At some point, do we activate this to become like a place you can pick up wood or something? I can't really remember. Alright, so just medium logs. Okay, I'll have to take a mental note of that. But we got this loading platform over here. I'm wondering, do we ever use that? I don't remember ever using it. But then again, I've never completed the log missions either. I've done like, well, actually, I've helped some people out. I shouldn't say I've never done that, but I've never done it on my own map. So. Disconnect here. And I'm going to winch that across the street and then connect to that. It'll make sense in a minute. Just pull it over to the right side of this road so that we can back out through the gap. Looks like we might check out the sign, but sorry, luckily we don't get charged for that kind of incidental. I'm trying not to hit it. Of course, I'm hit the trailer instead, which is probably, you want to do less of that than running over a wooden sign. Luckily the trailers don't take damage, and they don't really do damage to the vehicles. Alright, gotta turn first before I see if we can grab onto that trailer. I don't know if any of you have used the modded, some of the modded trucks with the really long winches. I mean, they're cool, but they're also a pain in the butt because every time you activate the winch, you got to cycle through like 100 winch points, and it gets old really fast. I mean, it doesn't get old to be able to rescue yourself for just about. I mean, you could basically winch across the map, you know, save your vehicle. But yeah, if you have to use a winch a lot, God, it sucks so bad. Detached trailer, move forward. Hopefully I'm going to give this guy enough room. Myself. Oh, I thought I was about to knock the trailer over. Alright. I knew that rock was going to kind of give me trouble. Really? Okay, come here. Am I close enough? Alright, let's see here. Attached trailer. There we go. Oh, I didn't have all-wheel drive on. we're just going to leave this trailer up there because I don't believe we need to come up here again, and I don't believe we need vehicle parts that badly for anything. I looked through the missions and I didn't see anything, so maybe it's like a side mission or something we have to do later on, but I don't think so. It's a little counterintuitive the way the camera goes over to the left, but I am enjoying this camera quite a bit, a lot more than the one straight out of the box. But yeah, going back to the fields and how interesting and different the fields looked, I was just thinking, because I play farm sim quite a bit, I was thinking how would you harvest that? Because like part of the planted crops are like on a slant, like like a 30-degree slant. Obviously, you'd have to go sideways along the hill, but also the way the corn looked like it was planted, it looked like it went over, like the planter was actually like bent, going over the ridge in the field. And the reason why I say that is because it looked like some of the crops were planted like right on the ridge line. It was interesting looking at that stuff, and you just kind of wonder, because I do watch real life farming videos just to see how that stuff is done, because I think it's really interesting. And honestly, if I could make a living being a farmer, man, I would be a farmer in a second, in real life. I know that a lot of people do make a living being a farmer, so. And I'm actually going to delete this trailer so I can get out of here easier. Okay, let's... So let's remove cargo and what? Okay. And delete trailer. Okay, I gotta disconnect, I guess. Now I can delete it, right? Yeah. The selected trailer will be deleted without any compensation. If the trailer is used in a quest, the quest will need to be restarted. Okay, fine. Alright, what is going on? I'm in low. Gotta watch out for these tree stumps. Got backup lights so we can't see them. Alright, so that's another mission down. A little more money in our pocket. Let's see, how much do we have now? 21,000. I honestly don't know at what point we're going to start buying vehicles. If it, well, I'm not going to say if ever, but we do need to buy some... Wow. I was just thinking about that. We need to buy some logging equipment. And, yeah, we don't hardly have any money. We may not be able to do logging just yet. On normal mode, you make a lot more money by this time because all those empty trailers I've created, I normally sell them, and I wouldn't say I'm rolling in dough, but I'm pretty well off by now. I probably have like 60,000 by now. See, that's kind of the same thing that happened on the way in, but look here. All right, so we're gonna take this. We're gonna take this straight to the island lake. You saw that I had 37 liters left to fuel. Good thing we parked this trailer right here, and I think I might go straight. I'm not. No, because I am going to make that right at the end of the road, but I don't know that. Maybe this is not a good reason to drive through that muck. Let's see if I can get to the fuel trailer from here. No. Alright, so let's just switch vehicles, stop the engine, change trucks. And we'll pull it over the other side. Did I do that right? Yeah. Although we do have the P16, I can probably pull it through there with that. So let's do that. Let's jump in the P16. We gotta back up and get that service trailer. We'll see if this thing will, I'm pretty sure it can do it easily. But and the other thing I saw today was I saw Wilson Trailer Factory. I don't know if it's the Wilson Trailer Factory, but it's actually quite a bit smaller than I thought it was going to be. This thing does surprisingly well on fuel. Alright, let's attach winch. Let's see, what's the back? There we go. And what the heck is going on? Oh, I couldn't pull that from a dead. I couldn't pull that without the truck being on. So it's not a mistake. Okay. Stupid tree. I don't think I want to pull the Fleet Star. I don't want to pull the Pacific all the way there, so I'm gonna get as close as I can. I'm gonna cut the wheel real sharp at the end. Should be just fine. All right, go ahead, let that lie there. Shit. Excuse my French. That was deeper than I thought it was going to be. Why are you leaning so much? Stop leaning. Just behave. Oh my god. Alright, what the heck is going on with this thing? Do I need to I'm going to detach from that trailer. And then... Am I in reverse? No. Okay, what the heck am I caught up on? I can't see it. Alright, this is me being just stupid. That trailer gets stuck under my... Is that what it is? There we go. I don't know what I'm stuck on. What the hell am I stuck on? Like, I've never driven in a ditch before, but I don't think it's supposed to act like that. Alright. Disaster averted. All that just not to have to turn around. Okay. And now let's just hope we can pull the Western Star out of there. Under its own power. Yeah, it's moving alright. It's moving alright. Let's go ahead and get in this view so we can we winch that? There we go. Winch that pole across the street. Try not to pull myself over, because that would be bad. Alright, we're good. It's done. Alright, so we're going to... What are we going to do here? We have more stuff we need to do in that. Let's take a look here. We have to do hungry workers, lost trailer, more fuel to the Foster's house, Forester's house, which is, I believe that right there. Okay. And then hungry workers, consumables, the drilling site, that's way down here. Okay. But I can pick up fuel there, right? So, let's see here. More fuel. Yeah, okay, so let's do that. We'll do that with the Fleet Star. Yeah. Of course, I'm pointing the wrong direction because that's why I didn't start to head towards town to begin with. I just forgot. Forgot my game plan. Oh. Fiddlesticks. I can't do that right now. I don't have a crane, and I'm not spending the money to get that over there. So let's just leave this here for now. We'll figure out what we're gonna do with the fuel. We'll take a ride over to. We'll take this wood over and start repairing those bridges. I need to go onto my YouTube dashboard. I've got a lot of videos that I was waiting to have. They weren't fully rendered, and I didn't want to publish videos that look like crap. So I was waiting to publish them, and it was like 24 hours after uploading. It was still like, yeah, it's not fully processed. So it'd be nice if I could look over my tandems, but unless I'm in the first person and look at the mirrors, it's not possible. Now, let's hope I have enough fuel economy to get there, for one. And for two, I hope this thing will pull through the swamp without the diff lock, because I don't have the diff lock yet. So yeah, I was just looking at my money, obviously. I think I was just talking about this. And man, I barely have enough to get, I don't think I have enough money to get actually into doing logs yet. I think the log crane is like $9,000 or $10,000. And then the trailer is 14 or 19,000. We'll see. I believe going up on this hill is kind of the best path to that road, but I've got to figure out a game plan for tackling that quarry, because it's almost a guaranteed tip over for me. To the point where I just totally dread doing it. Alright, I believe I'm on the path. Let's get in first person. And let's check the map. Because of course I'm not on the path, stupid. I should probably not do this in the dark. Did I just totally miss the road? I did. It was obstructed by the truck though, so I got an excuse. Let's see. I can't tell if it's turning up if it's not. There we go. Sometimes getting the camera where exactly it should be helpful is difficult. Alright, here's the swampy part. Let's see if we can get through it. Let's put them low, and all-wheel drive on, yes. And this is where it's not really skill, it's just holding the gas button, which kind of brings me to one point that I would like to see cruise control in this game. Does anybody know what that number is at the bottom? KSIVA. Maybe it's the version of this game? I don't know why it's at the bottom of the screen. I don't think there's a way to turn it off, but maybe it's a watermark? Because I am playing this on Game Pass, or PC Pass, or whatever it's called. I'll have to look at some of other people's videos, see if they have it there as well. Let's see. Right now we're right at about 10 minutes into the trip, so it's not doing too bad. Once we get over there, we can actually do some missions. There's all the bridges that open up. They don't pay a lot of money, but they're easy to do. Yeah, this truck is pretty nice, even without diff lock. I was thinking about using the Royal as my semi on Alaska, but I don't know. I might have to take this. And I think I made a mistake. Well, no, I'm gonna end up using chain tires anyway over there. I was gonna say I would be able to give the Royal these tires if I put the stock tires back on here. But I was thinking, that was something I was thinking about today, not selling the accessories, like when you replace, you know, like the upgrade on the tires and stuff, not selling the accessories, like the stock tires or the, let's see, what things would you sell? You have to think about stuff that, like the engine. That's one thing you probably wouldn't want to sell, because unless it's specifically for one vehicle, you can always just transfer it over to another. Like, you can put your stock equipment back on, right? And then on another map you can install the modified engine in another vehicle, as long as it's, you know, the same type of vehicle. That's my thought anyway. That's what I plan on doing with my lumber equipment. I'm gonna, after I'm done doing the lumber, I'm gonna uninstall the crane off it, uninstall the lumber bed, and the long lumber, the front part of that for the P16. So I'll uninstall that, and then I'll be able to put it on when I get to the other map. I'll put it on the vehicles I'm moving over there. Alright, so let's see here. What do we got? Hunter Bob's Bridge, I believe is what we want to start tracking. So yeah, we need 4 wood planks. We got 5, so we're good. And we'll just fill up here, because I don't know how much fuel we used. About half our fuel. Not bad. Oh, I'm wondering, do I have to go all the way across to get to the other one? Oh, I think I do. Alright. Kind of a change of plans then. We're gonna have to go around. So I'm gonna get this trailer turned around and then probably cut this video and finish this in the next one, because for some reason I thought you could just go straight across. That would be too easy though, right? So this trailer turned around. And with that, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you tune in for the next one. Thank you very much.